Who am I? Well, my name is Miss Kitty Litter ATX, and I'm a 60-year-old drag performer currently living in Austin, Texas. I've been doing drag for about, a little over 35 years now. I started performing during the height of the AIDS epidemic. We were trying to help out our friends in need when the government was not forthcoming with funds. It really actually started out as a joke. Me and some friends were at a campsite, and we had went and did their little show, and people seemed to like it and asked us to come perform the same act up in Dallas. And then we were asked to go to San Antonio, and we realized that we could actually do this as a way of raising money and awareness for our community. And that's what we did. At some point, my friends decided they didn't want to do it any longer. But I decided that as long as people were willing to come out and get some enjoyment from what I was doing, that I would continue to do it. And I've done fundraisers from everyone from Susan B. Komen Breast Cancer Research Foundation to AIDS Services of Austin to the hospices, on and on and on. And always happy to lend a hand where I can. I had been doing shows mainly in nightclubs, and at some point I had an audition for a reality TV show called Camp Wanakiki. It was great fun, kind of RuPaul's Drag Race meets Deliverance. We were out in the woods for several weeks, and we had challenges and canoed and biked and whatnot. It was a great time, and when I came back, I was so excited about this experience that I was going to get to share on a worldwide stage. But then found out Alex Jones and InfoWars had done a segment about one of my drag storytime events. And whether you know this or not, but there's a lot of people in the right wing who don't approve of drag performers. They don't approve of LGBTQIA+. They don't approve of pretty much anything that doesn't fit into their narrow worldview. I had been attacked online for doing this storytime event. I had received death threats. I had to go to the police department and the FBI just to try and get some kind of protection. I was very lucky at this time to also be a member of UU Church, and I was surprised and humbled by the support and the love that I had gotten from the congregation and the church just as a whole. It was genuinely appreciated. I don't know how many people know this, but not all churches are welcoming to all types of lifestyles and lives. And so to come to a place that was so welcoming and accepting, there's just really no words to describe it. It's amazing. And I'm very appreciative for that. Since then, what's happened? You know, we go through these cycles. I've been able to go to several different small towns in the United States. Of course, we still get the online backlash. We still have people that don't like us, but they don't know us. And I think if they had given us a chance like you did, then they might find out that we were just regular folks, maybe with the heightened sense of fashion, though. When I started coming here, I noticed a few things. First of all, the music here is incredible. I don't know if y'all have heard it, but yeah, there's just like, the congregation seems to get along with each other. It's a judgment-free zone, and I certainly like that. And to have come from maybe a background of fire and brimstone and eternal damnation and this and that and the other, and threats being issued from the pulpit, it was nice to come to a place where I felt like that people were accepting and were welcoming and were not trying to scare you, but instead were trying to make you feel like, just a person, you know. Yeah, I just think that it's incredible that so many of the members of the congregation that are politically active and get out there and fight for causes that they feel are just. How it would affect me personally, well, seeing that people would go out to the Capitol to try and fight like drag bans or try and fight for rights issues, that means a lot, and it takes a lot. It takes some bravery and courage to step outside of what we do on a Sunday, and to go out into the community and practice what you preach. It creates a feeling of admiration to know that there's people who genuinely care about the world that we live in and are fighting to try and make a difference. We face challenges every day, Lord knows, these days more than ever. And I think that we just have to continue to fight, to stay strong, and to have a conviction of our beliefs and stand behind those. For me, I think when it comes to the whole drag thing, as far as the spiritual side of it, it's because I think that whatever higher power it is that's out there, they give everybody some gifts. And I feel like that it's a crime not to use those gifts. So if I'm able to entertain a crowd or tell stories, there's people out there who sing, they dance, they're great orators, they're smart at math, whatever that happens to be. You use those talents that you were given to make the world a better place. For me, that's where the spirituality comes in, because I get to use something that was given to me by up above to try and make things better for folks. If everybody did that, the world would be a better place, just in my humble opinion. At any rate, that's kind of my life story in a nutshell, at least the performance art part of it. I am forever grateful to get the opportunity to share what I do with all of you and just say thank you. Thank you so much. I'm humbled every day that I still get to do what I do, maybe share a laugh or two or a smile, and tell some stories with the folks. So thanks.